1.3. So first we've got to use the difference quotient, and then we're going to fill in the table. So f of x plus delta x means plug in f of x plus h. Plug in x plus h for x in your original. Subtract off your original, divide it by h. So what we get here is we need to FOIL this piece. I'm going to FOIL it once. From now on, we're going to use the shortcut. So if you FOIL it, you get first, outer, inner, last. And the middle turns to 2hx. And let's distribute. 4x squared plus 8hx plus 4h squared minus 4x squared all over h, and then cancel. Out of these two pieces you have an h left over, so 8x plus 4h all over h. I factored out an h. Cancel those out, and here's what we're looking for, 8x plus 4h. So when you go to fill in your chart, we're going to plug in 5 for x, 2 for h, and then that'll give you the next spot. I'm going to do it all with the calculator. So if you notice, your first piece is always 8 times 5, so it's 40. So I'm going to keep saying 40. So it's 40 plus 2 times h. H is 2. So the first piece is 44. Your second piece, 40 plus 4 times 1. So your second piece, did I do that wrong? 40 plus 4 times 2. That should be 48. And then this one turns into 44. So now we might really need the calculator. It's 40 plus 4 times your h is 0.1. So 40.4. And then 40 times 4 times 0.01. You get 40 plus 4 times 0.01. 40.04. 2. Same thing. I'm going to use some shortcuts. So let's first plug in x plus h for x. You get that. Subtract off your f, which is negative 3x squared. Divide it by h. Alright, square your first, multiply them together times 2. Square your last. It's going to be the same every time. Plus 3x squared all over h. Distribute negative 3x squared minus 6hx minus 3h squared plus 3x squared over h. These cancel. Factor out 3h. You're left with 2x plus h divided by h. H's cancel. You're left with negative 3 times 2x plus h. So that's what we're going to use when we fill in our chart. So let's plug in 4 for x, which 2 times 4 is 8, plus 2 more. You get negative 30. Plug in 8, 9, negative 27. Plug in 0.1. 0.1 plus 8 times negative 3. You get negative 24.3. And 0.01 plus 8 times negative 3. You get negative 24.03. Okay, f of x plus h is negative 5 x plus h minus, subtract off, plus 7. Subtract off negative 5x plus 7 all over h. Negative 5x minus 5h plus 7 plus 5x minus 7 all over h. Cancel. Cancel. Your h's cancel. You're left with negative 5. So regardless, all of these are always going to be negative 5. It's never going to change. Okay, number 4. Okay, so find the average rate of change between 94 and 2000. So here is, where's 94? Looks like we're going in increments of 2. So here's 94, and here's 2000. So I'm seeing 16. Let's do, your x coordinate is 2000. Your y coordinate is 16. And on your other one, your x coordinate is 94. Your y coordinate is 11. So it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 5 over 6. 2000 to 2006. So here's 2000, which is 2016, to 2006, which is right here. Be careful, this is hard to read. Just right there. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, so 22. This one's going to be 2006 and 22. So you get y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You get 6 over 6, which is 1. And then from 06, we already know that number, 2006 to 94. 94 was 94 and 11. You get y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So you get 11 over, what is that? 6 and 6, 12. 12. These graphs are a little hard to read. I would blow them up real big. All right, 5. Average rate from 99 to 92. So here's 99. It's 99 is your x, 4 is your y, and then to 92, right here. So it's 92 and 5. So let's do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You get 1 over negative 7, negative 1/7. And it's negative because your graph is falling from 04 to 07. So here's 04, which is at 2.5. So it's going to be 4 and 2.5. If you want to use the full 2000, it's the same. Here's 07. It's going to be 7 to 0.5. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And we're getting negative 2 over 3. Number 6, from 0 to 1. So right here, you get 1 100, and 0 is 0 0. So it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You should get 100. 1 to 2. So 1 was 1 100. 2 is 2 159. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I'm working backwards here. You get plain 59. 2 to 3. 2 159. 3 is 3 201. So we're doing 201 minus 159 over 3 minus 2. I don't trust myself. I use a calculator. 201 minus 159. You'll get 42 over 1. And 3 to 4. 3 was 3 201. And 4 is 4 233. So we're going to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. You get 32. even. 7. Evaluate P at 5. So all we're going to do is plug in 5. So you get 0.03 times 5 squared plus 0.49 times 5 plus 0.927, 12.47. Alright, B, plug in 15, so 0.03 parentheses 15 squared plus 0.49 parentheses 15, and then plus 0.927. You get 23.37. P of 15, which is 23.37, minus P of 5, which is 12.47. So we get 10.9. And now we know the top is 10.9. That's what we just found. Divided by your bottom is 10. That's 1.09. Interpret. Let me read these. So this is part E, number 7. It represents the price increases of baseball tickets between 96 and 2006. It represents the average rate of change in price from 96 to 06. The result tells us the price of baseball tickets in 07 is more than 06. It represents the average price difference from 90. It's going to be the average rate of change. Okay, one more. There is your cost curve, cost formula. It determines the cost in dollars of producing cell phone sunglasses. So find C of 251 minus C of 250. So first I'm going to find, it's going to divide by 1. So C of 251 means plug in 251.05 times 251 squared plus 60 times 251. You get 11909.95. We're going to subtract off, plug in 50. So negative, let me make sure I did that right. Negative 0.05 times 251 squared plus 60 times 251. Yeah, okay. Now plug in 250. Negative 0.05 times 250 squared plus 60 times 250. 11875 even. So if I take 11909.95 and subtract off 11875, you get 34.95. Interpret, multiple choice. I'm assuming it's going to be the one that says average rate of change. So first option, it represents the average cost per item to produce 250 items. No. It represents the average cost to produce one more item after making 250. That's true. So average cost one more after 250.